Welcome back to my Deadeye Quillshot guide. I'm currently in here, as you might have noticed, doing a beginner guide series for all of you guys who have struggled with dealing with the progress, as well as with some serious weapon issues. Of course, check out the link below for the playlist for more. You might have noticed that I'm also in here with not the recommended gear like an Ember Main or a Moonweaver gear. I'm actually in here with some parts of each of those, since I wanted to mix up some certain stuff as quickness, swiftness, fury and berserker. Also got some healing lanterns with me, so just in case. But the main thing I want to talk about in this guide is, since I'm not doing this with my full gear, I'm actually doing this with undergeared items, so showing off that it's actually doable without even having the best gear for this, or at least best configurations in my opinion. And yeah, let's jump right into it. You'll see me actually going for his horns at first, since they're actually easy to break, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to do this with my fire damage. Yeah, there we go. You see, now that's actually the thing I was aiming for. Of course, the main reason I'm doing this is to buy some more time to actually hit him with my next rotations, to stack up my next ultimate charge even before he attempted to hit me for the first time. The main thing is, like I recommended you guys to farm the Ember Main weapon. Like, the Ember Main weapon is standard, even though you have Moonweaver gear, you will probably go for the Ember Main weapon, just not because of style, but also because of the fire damage, since fire is the strongest thing to go for in this behemoth, and for others as well. But let's leave it at that. Of course, we will check out the other videos for sure, I guess. So yeah, you will hear the same thing there as well. The main thing I want to show you guys is, like, for example, this run around, like I just did with this enrage phase, where you actually can run around and basically outrun his enrage spikes. You cannot do this as well with another tactic, which I'm going to show you in this video as well, just a few moments later in the footage. And you see, I struggle actually with my HP. That's the reason why I want to talk about, being in here with low gear, since you will probably take even more damage away without having problems at all. But yeah, the fight, what's the fight about? You see me running around, spreading in circles, and so on and so on. The main issue with this one is, like, he's actually getting kinda tricky now, since we're actually progressing a bit. And you will experience it as well if you're getting deeper and deeper in the progress. Behemoths will try to catch you depending on where you're standing, and basically rotate on you on where you're standing, basically. And that's why I'm running around like this, cause it depends, or basically for him it depends where you're standing, If you're standing on the right side, you want to hit the right side, so you move on the other hand side, or just go in front of him or on his back, if you know what I mean. And the other thing is, since he has so much spikes, I want to hit them all to actually deal more damage, since it's the same thing like with an ice weapon. When you want to break certain parts or gain more damage, you will then freeze the part you want to freeze and then hit the ice block to actually deal more damage to it while breaking it. And when it pops, you deal more damage than it would have been otherwise without the ice block. But that's a different story, and that's as I mentioned earlier. If you go with fire, there's no doubt you will do nothing wrong with that, since the fire damage is more damage overall, and the ice is more of a breaker. But yeah, that's the other thing. Like I mentioned earlier, there we are. I actually tried to juke it, just moving right, juking left, moving left, running on the left hand side, and then juking to the right. Basically prevents you from getting hit as well, since I'm in here alone. All the spikes you would fire on the whole party on your party members when you're in here as a group of 4. You actually have to eat all of the spikes, so it's maybe easier if you're in here with a group as well, as you might be with a duo partner or something like that. And yeah, so that's the basic tip of disabling his enrage counter till he collapses on you, takes break, and you can actually hit him for free. But yeah, that's just a little side note. Just let it there, I guess. And there we go. We are almost there again. Just so finally rip stacks, I guess. Yep. Yeah, I didn't hit it back then. Yeah, as you can see, he's doing his same stuff again, like the big thing on his back when he does, like, the thing like a cat. Actually means he's trying to prison you with his spikes right on his body, like doing a 360. And the other thing is, when he's actually standing still, he's only trying to aim for certain people that he has focused on. The same thing with his body slam as well, as you can see. Running around him, like giving him a target actually makes him, you know, move in that direction, as well as his body slam, for example, or his stomp with his stomach when he's trying to hit you with the whole body of him. And that's the other thing you might want to think about, you know, getting the attention of him, and, you know, kiting him around while your team is working with him, as well as maybe, you know, yourself maybe sticking to him while doing this. The other thing we might want to mention is that in his enrage like this, he's actually going quite up in terms of speed, like he's trying to deal with you as hard as he can. And it also doesn't mean that he's faster, but also that he hits way harder, depending on the danger meter, of course. Since this one increased as well, it will also decrease your resistances in the game. So it's pretty safe to say that you really want to dodge those things. And yeah, of course his back slam, as you can see, is still the same speed as it is normal. And the other thing, as you might notice, yeah, is basically increase in speed and damage. But yeah, that's basically it for this fight. Other thing you might want to think about is, you know, breaking his horns, cutting off his tail, so you prevent him from prevent certain things from happening, like his enrage, or maybe you know, interrupt some kind of rotations like this one, and then he will start to do it again. So you got more time to hit him. And of course, think about the guide, about the stuff I told you with the mixed up sets. It's also pretty needy to have certain aspects in your collection, as well as some damage. So that's that. And maybe for the last words, of course, as always, guys, thanks for watching so much. If you're still here, it means a lot to me. And of course, if you need more information, just let me know in the comments below, or maybe check out my stream as well. I stream on a daily basis, so you can ask me anything you would like to. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.